Welcome to the player ratings, guys. After a disappointing draw against West Ham at home, roll on to the cup final at the King Power Stadium. Do or die. Do or die, as they call. Oh, there you go. 5-2.
Come on.
Yes.
Get in there. Oxlade. Oh no, Firmino. No, who is that? Whatever. Anyway,
5-3.
Welcome to the player ratings.
Bro.
We're going to get straight into it because it was a disappointing scoreline, disappointing performance more so. And this is where we do focus on actual performances as opposed to the actual results. The result has been done. We've all had our say in the fan cams about where we stay against Leicester. But this is about West Ham game and individual performances. Adam, there was loads to talk about David De Gea before the game. Should he start? Should he not be here? Ollie went with him again, which I think none of us were really surprised at that. How do you think he done?
Yeah, I think LVG style football helped him today, mate. Over defensive and over safe performance from United. It's like Ollie was trying to protect him. That's how it sort of set out for me, wasn't it? He had one good save to make, which I'd expect him to save every single time. We know he doesn't save penalties, so Antonio could have put that anywhere.
Yeah,
it's just a given, isn't it? With De Gea, what he saved the one shot he was supposed to save. I don't know. I'll give him a 6, mate. To be honest, he didn't really have much to do, did he? That was it.
Okay. Saeed?
I always mark it on. You know what I mean? Was he? Yeah. You know what? 6. I think that sounds about right. Yeah.
He wasn't really involved, was he?
Not really
KG,
involved.
agree with that? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with a 6.
Cool.
Yep.
KG, staying with you. This is an interesting one. We didn't maybe expect to see Fosu Mensah in at right back ahead of Wan-Bissaka. However, when I saw it, I was like, okay, Ollie's giving him a rest. Wan-Bissaka hasn't been great. Fosu Mensah in a more familiar right back than left back at least.
Yeah.
But we knew there would be limitations there. Got himself a silly booking. How did you rate him?
I'm still gonna give him a 6. You know, I thought it was a short performance until I'd like to know what happened in terms of when he gave away that foul. Because was there a strayed pass from who gave that pass away where he felt he had to dive in?
I just remember him leaping in and
He didn't catch him. He didn't catch him.
he had to avoid contact though. It's still a yellow card. You can't do that.
It's still a yellow card, but I would like to know who was responsible for that ball, because before that he was sound, and I know Ollie only took him off because he needed someone that could go in with a tackle. He was on a yellow. He had to get him off just as a precautionary thing. I'm giving him a 6. I honestly feel that there's a lot to Fosu Mensah that I like. Even him getting forward today on the right hand side before the first drinks break, we looked good. He was richly getting to the byline. I was really impressed at the beginning, and then he came off half time, so I couldn't really give anything higher than that.
Adam?
Yeah, I'm happy with 6. That first half performance, that's all he got. I mean, he had that sort of air shot, didn't he? When he could have connected with it from that cross. I think it was from Rashford, wasn't it? But no, like KG said there, it's going forward probably better than he was defending after that tackle. Didn't really get a full game to really get a better score than a 6.
So do you agree with 6s?
Yeah, you know what, man? I thought he was the best player in that first half. I really do. I thought we had an outlet. And I thought he was in there giving dangerous crosses. For me, I don't know what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer thought of bringing Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka came on and did all right, but I thought we were doing all right with Fosu Mensah on the right side. I thought he was giving us an outlet.
I thought Bissaka gave more.
Then again, when Thingy was on the pitch, though, who made the better crosses, though? The one for Greenwood. There was 2 crosses that Fosu Mensah made, and there should have been 2 goals if you look at it, if they'd have got positioned right. So I feel bad on him because I thought he was playing well. So for me, 6 sounds about right.
But it was precautionary though, literally because it was because it was on a yellow card.
You don't think it's because
of the yellow card?
That's not
everything else about that game was safe, wasn't it? So you might as well put it down to the yellow card.
Exactly.
So,
okay. Moving on. Saeed, Victor Lindelof.
Yeah. You know what? I thought Antonio was going to bully him today, but I thought that the 2 centre-backs for me didn't really have any trouble. I thought Antonio tried to come on the left-hand side and maybe go at the wing-backs, you know what I mean, instead of going forward. I thought Antonio was very, very smart to go on the wing-backs rather than go toe-to-toe. I don't think they had much trouble. I would give them, you know what, I don't want to go high today, so I'm giving them a 6.
Yeah, that's fairly. I think that's not difficult. Well, that's kind of both centre halves there. I mean, to keep it moving, Are we saying?
I'm gonna give Maguire a 7. You know.
Yeah, me too.
Why would you say that for Maguire?
Yeah, most accomplished on the pitch. I thought very composed today.
Yes, yeah. I'm giving him a 7 because Brandon. Listen, that guy to play like a ultimate liability today, and Maguire had to cover Brandon's mistakes. Do you know what I mean? Even Matic tucked in a few times to cover, and Matic never had a good game by any means.
He's not the racist.
I'm giving Maguire a 7 purely because this guy positionally, what Brandon was doing today, and it just wasn't working. So yeah, 7 for me for Maguire.
Okay, do you agree with the 6 with Lindelof?
Yeah.
Adam, you going 7 and 6? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, over to you, Adam, now as well. Brandon Williams, young boy.
KG touched on it there. It was quick. You know what? That's probably the most enjoyable part of the game. His little battle down the wing there with what's his name?
Owen.
Yeah,
Owen 747, mate.
Yeah, with Bowen, it was a good battle to and fro. But like you said, it was just seemed to be like a Sunday league battle, like a personal battle, and it was just them two instead of. Like KG said, them responsibilities have to kick in at some point, and he just seemed to be caught out of position a bit, and was, I would say, he lost that battle, that personal battle. So today, I mean, I don't know, he wasn't horrendous, but he wasn't great. And in the end, West Ham didn't really create too much. I mean, I think for positional sake, I think I'd probably give him a 4. To be honest, he's probably the worst defender out of the lot, and we was comfortable at the back, so. I think that was probably only fair, but a 4 is probably right for Brandon.
Saeed?
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 4 as well. I think, you know what, man? I actually feel sorry for the kid because he's been put in a situation here and he's not really developed as a fullback. He's against a proper solid. For me, I highly rate that guy, the Bowen guy. And I just feel like he's going to develop that game where he's not. I don't think his defensive abilities are going to match that. So maybe we might have to play maybe left wing or something. I don't know. Maybe he's got to look at another positional sense where. Maybe, you know what I mean, put him on the left wing, or
they say 5 at the back, mate.
Well, there you go, 5 at the back, you know what I mean? Or you get a mobile centre defensive mid. You get a mobile centre defensive mid. Like what I know Fernandinho does this very, very well. He drops into the free and he covers both sides when the fullbacks go forward. He needs someone like that because Matic is never gonna cover him. You know what I mean? Maguire did well to do that. So I feel sorry for the kid. I'm never gonna rate Brandon Williams defensively until I see him develop as a player. You know what I mean? I think
he's still very early development.
This is early days, man. We can't be relying on.
Very good.
No, he's not. He's definitely not right.
4. Yeah,
okay,
4.
Cool. I'm going with a 4 as well. He done that move. Even we almost got that shot off with Mason Greenwood when he set the play.
Like Rashford. Nice. Yeah, he would have got an assist there.
You know what I mean? That would have been an amazing assist. Like I've seen him really stand up in games where we called upon him and he's shown himself. Yes. I think it's just like it's the youth, it's that youth element where it's like it's end of the season and this is where it counts, you know. And he struggled today, but it goes to show once again how important Luke Shaw is. So everyone else chatting the nonsense about Luke Shaw, you can see ever since he's left the team, it's been painful. Even the goal against not even to go back to Chelsea. But that one, the cross that came in down that side for Giroud's goal, again, we need Luke Shaw. I hope that guy is ready for the Leicester game because I'm worried about Brandon. If there's
I don't think he'll be ready. Yeah.
I don't know what would you do then? Do you play Timothy Fosu-Mensah and Wan-Bissaka?
I think Solskjaer probably would do that. You know,
I'm doing that. I'm with what he's doing.
Do you think he'll trust Brandon in that game?
Murray and that man hell no, get him the hell out of here.
Yeah, you need someone on that. You need get him the hell. You need a bit of
that. I feel like that's going to be an easy change. Ollie doesn't like making big changes for me. I feel like Williams is an easy change for him to make.
Yeah,
I just feel like he's going to do that easily.
Upset too many apple.
I'll do that immediately.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on, I think is that everyone covered Brandon Williams? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Into midfield. KG staying with you, Matic.
It's
worst on the pitch.
Do you know what? I was actually watching Mark's commentary. I always do it anyway, but like he started counting his touches. Bro, Matic was taking like 4 or 5 touches before releasing the ball. I didn't understand what was going on. At first, I thought, "Oh, Mark, you're overdoing it." No, he started counting. I started counting 2, and I was like, "This is horrible. This is like, yeah." And don't get me wrong, those little bits that he did well in terms of covering when Brandon Williams was caught out of position, and he won some important headers. He did win some important headers. I'm going with a 4 rating. You know, I honestly feel that we're seeing the frailties in the squad. We're seeing the frailties in him playing. I feel like he's just aging as we keep playing these games because
3-year contract we gave him. 3-year contract we gave him.
No, but it's warranted.
3 years.
It's warranted. However, I honestly feel that
warranted.
It's too many games.
Warranted.
It's warranted. It's too many games right now. It's too many because on the bench, there's no one on the bench, and I'm not
Fred's on the bench. Fred.
Cool. I'm not
on the bench
today. I'm not doing it today because I'm starting to say that it looks like an agenda, and I'm not on it. So, the main thing is, at the moment, Ollie feels that he can only trust him. Yeah, we need to get to the end of the season. We need to get to the end of the season, and someone comes in, but he still has stuff to offer. 4.
Okay, Saeed. I know there's a big of what you were saying there, but 2 for you.
2. Shocking, mate. Shocking. It feels like he's got this invincibility about him. He's playing like his Busquets, mate. Listen, you know what, man? Shocking today. Mark Noble and Declan Rice, right, run around strings around him, mate, and just bossed him out of the game. I just thought, what? Like, you're a simple midfielder. You're there to just shield the defense, and you're there to pass it to the better players. But yet he's taking about 3 or 4 touches, thinking everything's all comfortable. We need to put the ball quicker. And that is what Fred does very, very well. And that is why I feel like he's been disrespected. Fred gets the ball, he plays it quick to Bruno Fernandes and to Pogba, or to the left side, or to the right-hand side. That's what he does. He don't mess around with it.
KG thinks we should sell Fred.
Yeah, but then don't get me wrong. This could have been if he started this game, if Fred started this game, could have been a perfect game for him in terms of in terms of the mobility. So it's not. But you got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It's not a Fred agenda. It's literally, I think that we need a better player playing in that CDM role. That's all. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel that
it was a simple game.
Money. That's all.
Okay, so a 2 from Saeed, a 4 from KG. Adam.
Yeah, well, what did I say? I said, I keep saying it, the most important transfer this summer is the holding midfielder, because we just don't have cover, and Ollie's been pressured into playing the team that's got us to where we are now when we played our best. But he can't keep going. He can't keep going. It's no coincidence. Since he got his contract, he's been shit. I'm not going to mince my words. He has been crap since he got that contract. And you know what? You're looking at it now, you're going, like Saeed said, then 3 years, but 3 years, hopefully, to try and help someone else come in. That's what I'm praying. Today, like KG touched on then, the amount of touches, the amount of fouls, never mind touches. He was the one that was giving West Ham all their opportunities, foul after foul after foul. When you're fouling that much, you're so far behind the play. That's what that tells me. You're miles behind the play. Is that fatigue? Is he too old? Is he too slow? One of the 3. But for me, he was a liability today, big time. I'll give him a 3 probably. Okay. Just not good enough.
Okay, let us know what you guys think at home. Some harsh critique for Matic there, but not many good performances in midfield, I'll tell you that. Saeed, Paul
Pogba. Again, lackluster. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not going to put the penalty into this situation because for me, that don't determine your performance, and I don't think it should determine the rating.
You need to. You need to.
All right, well, because that's an influential part of the game.
I don't think you can.
He's put his hands up.
If we're going to slaughter De Gea, then we've got to slaughter Pogba.
You need to. That's criminal.
No. I understand that, but it doesn't. But this doesn't affect the rating though for me because it happens in football. So you're trying to say, that moment that he I understand. Look at me. If Fosu Mensah, that tackle that Fosu Mensah did right now, and if that led to a penalty, then I understand that. Well, that came at him 100 miles an hour. I'm not saying that Pogba is right, by the way. I understand he's wrong. But for me, I'm not putting that surely on that performance. I'm judging on the way he was lackluster. He looked tired for me today. You know what I mean? He was picking up positions where he didn't need to. Like he's coming on the defensive midfield role like next to Matic. I was like, push forward, Pogba. You're better than this. You know, for me, so that shows you why I'm giving him a 3 today. I'm giving him a 3. That's how poor he was today. And I'm not judging that surely based on a penalty. I'm judging that based on the performance, first of all.
Okay, towards the end, I kind of get what you're saying there, but I thought like you didn't even want to include that within his performance. But
I included, but you can't. Yeah. You can't really say he meant that though. He didn't mean that though.
Well, he meant to block the ball and hit it with his hand. He did mean it. He wanted to. I
think it happens naturally. I think if the ball's coming to you right now, like for me, any person, I don't care who you are. Sometimes you're just gonna almost like react like that way. I don't care, mate. Sometimes you are.
I mean, Mark was adamant. Mark basically was saying what you were saying. And, you know, if I line 10 people up now and boot a ball at their face, all of them.
Yeah, Mark was doing too much. I heard him saying that. He was
he was
doing a bit too much.
You know what? I'm sure this is going to divide a lot of opinion. Yeah. Let us know at home what you guys think in the comments. KG, what rating would you give Pogba?
Giving Pogba a 2, bruv. The penalty, I think he cost us the 3 points, honestly. I felt there was nothing to build on, literally, because West Ham were not trying to play us.
That's a bit hard. Come on, man.
No, so I'm giving him a 2. You lot are saying Mark Noble and Declan Rice was running the midfield, yeah? Like it or not, the 2 people in midfield is Matic and Pogba. Bruno is playing as the number 10, so he's not really involved in that.
Noble was the 10, and Suech and Rice were the ones.
Irregardless, our 2 midfielders got overrun. There's a time when they started spraying balls around. I was like, "What's going on? Where's our midfield?" Do you see what I'm saying? When even Martial was feeding off scraps. You know what I mean? So now we got to say them 2 men lost the midfield battle. So from a midfield battle thing, is probably why I'm going to score it. Let's say everyone starts off as a 5, yeah?
Yeah, I think
you make a mistake, okay, I'm going to take 1 from you. Then you're going to let Mark Noble and them man there and Rice and them man do that to us. Nah, bruv. And really and truly, they weren't even pressing. So what you got to say to yourselves is, all we need to do was break this team apart. All we needed was one little moment, and I think the goals would have come through. When we go down, you lot have seen it. This is where we come really shaky. And we struggle to get back into games. We have to score first. So Pogba knew what he did in that moment, bro. If that
he didn't know what he meant. Don't say that.
I'm saying, you look at it. I've seen it back, bro. He lifts up his hands like this. Fosu Mensah's right next to him, and
they're all turning. Exactly.
Take it to the face, bro.
That's all he had to do. He would take it in the face. Turn, it hits off your shoulder and goes in or something.
You then we take it in the face, and you take in the face.
It might be very harsh.
It's not harsh, bro.
You know what I said, Saeed? At best, you take it in the face, right? It ricochets up, and the rest has to stop the game because you get down, get your 5 minutes.
He put 2 hands.
He didn't even do that one. He could have done that one.
He could have done the COVID special, fam.
Do you know what I mean?
He could have done anything.
Anyway, so a two from KG.
No, I love Pogba, fam.
Yeah, you know there's no agenda for Pogba around here, but you got to call it as you see it. As you say, Mr. Realist. Adam.
Yeah, Pogba gets a 3 today for me. He might as well go in goal, to be honest. He makes better saves than De Gea does, because that was just blatant. The guy's playing blocker in a volleyball court. That's ridiculous.
Incredible.
Strap on. How many times have I said it? Strap on, locate your bollocks, and put them back in the sack. You know what I mean? The whole wall. I'm not just pulling Pogba on this. The whole wall. There's a picture online, fellas, from behind.
Horrible.
Look at the bunch of shithouses in that wall. I'll tell you what. Ollie should be pulling that on its own, not just. He's defended Pogba by saying it's a natural reaction already. So we know where Ollie's going.
Always defending players, though.
It's a lie. Don't worry about it.
So we sort of knew that was coming in already. But look at the rest of them in the wall. You know what? That could have gone anywhere. It could have gone anywhere. It's Pogba. Yeah, he's not for messing up the. He's not for messing up the face, is he? Or taking one in the face. But getting on to the rest of the performance, it seemed to affect him again. This is what I mean. It's just like how I'm looking. I think someone commented on my fan cam about the game changers comments that I keep coming on with. Leave the play, even if they're playing bad, they're the ones who are going to change the game for you. Yeah, well, there's no one else I would sub Pogba off for still on that bench.
That's right.
The only problem I've got now, and I keep saying it, Pogba and Bruno need to swap positions. Bruno's an 8. I don't care what anyone says about 10. Pogba, let him do his thing up there. He's getting bored in that position. He's dropping deep.
Really a 10 though, Adam. He doesn't really move like a 10 for me.
No, he does for me. He does for me. He hasn't disciplined to play next to Matic. He's not disciplined. Where you've got the player who runs the most miles on our pitch every single game is our number 10. It's Bruno. That's.
But do you think he's had a chance to do that though? He's had a chance to do that.
Had a chance to do
how
what?
many years playing that number 10 role? For
Pogba,
you know what I mean, before
he's never been put there once. He's never been put there once by any manager.
Do you think he can thrive in the 10?
I do, yeah. I think he's better in the 10.
I think he plays. I think
Bruno
is a good position. You know, honestly,
moments. Pogba does his best work where
is his best work?
So
but then again,
don't play
sometimes
him.
he can do his best work from just actual midfield in terms of releasing people.
Do you think Bruno would be able to do that role as well?
I like Bruno where he's at. I like Bruno.
I don't know.
Now Bruno's going chasing the ball now and leaving the position, and we're talking about a transition from midfield to attack, and it's not there because Bruno's chasing the game.
No, but then
Bruno's lost right now for me. Bruno's lost. He's trying to change and do things for other people that he shouldn't be doing. He's not disciplined enough there. He's getting frustrated.
But that's why my rating totally makes sense, because if you have two players in the midfield not doing their job, of course you're going to come hunting, and of course you're going to come looking. So really and truly, you can only afford to carry one man. And
so what can we say then?
I'm saying Bruno's affected by Pogba.
Go down. Sorry.
I'm saying Bruno's affected by Pogba and Matic's performance. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Bruno shouldn't be doing what he's doing at the moment because he is lost in terms of the performance of the rest of the team, and the rest of the team is dragging him down. Like I said in my fan cam, he's dropping to that level now, like everyone else. Whereas before he was standing out and pulling the team through. But there's only so much you can do as one single player. You can't win us the game every game.
Okay, hold that thought, KG. So on Pogba, we had a 3 and 2 twos.
2 from me.
3.
I thought the handball affected Pogba's game.
What did you give, Saeed?
3.
Right, let us know in the comments what you guys think about that. I mean, it naturally went into Bruno and how maybe his performance did suffer from that. Even away from that, before we do Bruno, though, I did feel that he just was poor in general, even when he was in the number 10 position, 100%. Just giving away balls. I think he probably done that out of frustration, out of his own performance, go and get it and keep trying, because that is his spirit. I respect that. Definitely shouldn't have subbed him off. But Saeed, I mean, I'll start with you here, Saeed, because you were saying in your fan cam, why didn't Bruno come off earlier? You've got to try things, and Pogba should have come off, try something, matter us a disrespect and so and so. But I just still got in my head when everyone said to Ollie, why did you take off Pogba? Why did you take off Bruno?
No.
It sent the wrong message to Southampton.
Different hindsight, Flex. It's a different hindsight. One, we had the game on our hands, and you can change it. When you've got the win already in place, it's easy to change around. But when you're on the onus to win the game, that's when it should think about, you know what, some people are having a poor game. Like for me, the best players in the world, if they're having a poor game, you take them off. Sometimes you've got to change things around. And I'm looking at it right now, and I don't know the balance is wrong with Pogba and Bruno. I don't know, something's gone wrong here, because both of them, let me understand this. This is for me a tactical aspect. Pogba and Bruno, one of them wants to play number 10 role. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs to find out who wants it. Because at the end of the day, Bruno Fernandes, like Adam said, looks lost. He's going left, he's going right, he's going in a false 9 position. He's doing everything.
He was playing well. We were saying he was everywhere.
No, but I don't. This is what I'm on about. Tactically, Bruno has to be told what to do, because I don't want him running around everywhere thinking he's trying too hard, playing the ball that way, left, right. I understand that we want, as a player, Bruno to do that. But tactically, Bruno Fernandes has to be told to operate in a zone and stay in that zone. I don't want you coming back 30 yards and receiving the ball from Matic. I don't want you there. You operate in that zone and you stay there. But tactically, he needs to be told that. Then Pogba wants to play in the false 10. And then what happens? Matic gets exposed. I don't know if you've seen this, guys, here, but Matic gets exposed. We get overrun in the midfield because Pogba's over there, Bruno's over there, and then Matic on his own. Something needs to be done. And Leicester, and Didi, Timmerlands, and who else is that midfield? 3 there.
I used to be afraid of them, fam. I'm not doing that.
No. But they're a better midfield. I reckon they are on quality in terms of how they operate. KG, you don't understand. KG, how they operate.
I think he's just making a point of how well they're organised more than being scared of them.
No, I won't be scared of foxes.
How?
No, but you don't understand how they play, though. KG, do you understand how they operate?
You got to pay them respect. They're a good team, man.
No, I understand. No, we don't need to respect them. This is the problem. You man want to respect me. If you respect them, you're going to.
Why do you play against West Ham then? No. You're not
playing them 5.
West Ham, we should have not respected them and scored 3-0 then. And you're telling me not to respect West Ham? You couldn't be West Ham, bro.
Do your Bruno.
You're telling me about West Ham. Listen, it couldn't be West Ham.
Listen, do your Bruno rating, bro.
Do your Bruno. 2.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, shocking.
Right, let's keep it moving. Let's get some actual ratings going. I feel like this is a Sunday show talking about loads of stuff. Let's stick to the ratings. Why they do all that, Adam? Give us a rating.
Listen to these two messes at the bottom here.
They can do their own thing.
Yeah, so Bruno gets a 3 for me today. I thought there were moments when his passing was on. He was probably the only one who was trying from the midfield to make anything happen again, which we expect normally from him. It didn't all go right, let's be honest. I thought he should have latched onto Rashford's ball, which was a beauty. Yeah. And then from that moment on, he's thought, oh, no, it's not going to be another one of them games for him, is it? Can he get past that moment? But simple little moments now, and I mentioned it in my fan cam, are affecting the players, and they don't seem to have the bottle to go and try and make another mistake. You know what I mean? People, like I said in mine, the statisticians with all these square passes, it's great pass completion. It's a lot of crap. The reason we didn't win today was because we didn't have the bottle and we were too scared to go and take a chance. Like, remember Sir Bobby Charlton's famous line is, never be afraid to miss. And you know what? We all missed once and then we lost it. We couldn't be arsed. We were too scared to go back and miss another one because the press shot is getting in their heads and they're forgetting how good they can play. It's something needs to change. There needs to be a word, a group meeting or something. They just need to clear air. Like you said, maybe organise positions out, but there's a serious chance that they're going to blow this. There's a serious chance.
Nah, bro.
Okay. All right. Hold that thought. KG, what rating would you give Bruno?
I'm going to give him a 3. I think Bruno Fernandes needs to be responsible when he has a bad performance. Because we can do the blame game and stuff, but sometimes it was you, bro. Do you know what I mean? There was a ball came down and he wanted to do like a cheeky little, it was a deft touch, and then he got us into trouble. Yeah. If any other player does that on the pitch, we're all going mad. Yeah. If it's not right for Matic, it's not right for Bruno as well.
Like, you're right, because all 3 of them did exactly the same thing today. First touches and controls, do overrun a lot, all 3 of them.
You'll respond, like it or not, Bruno was responsible for his performance today. It wasn't good enough, and the things that he was trying to do didn't work today. You know what I mean? So it's simple as that. I don't think these two players can't play together. Because we've seen it. We were all tweeting and showing, look at it. There was bare pictures of Bruno and Pogba together and was like, yeah, look at our team, our midfield. Yeah. Fatigue is kicked in and this has happened. Even Bruno predicted, he said, soon you lot are going to say, am I good enough?
Yeah.
You lot enjoying me now. You lot are going to say, am I good enough? Bro, this is super squeaky bum time, fam. It's come to we're down to the wire. Bruno didn't get an assist today. He's going to get one on the weekend. You see the way you lot are talking about, who are you lot talking about in this Leicester team that you keep bigging up? Ndidi and them man. Them man are fearing us, you know. They don't want to see Pogba. They don't want to see Greenwood. They don't want to see Martial. They don't want to see Rashford. There's players that they're afraid of, fam. So like it or not, I am
Do you know what they do see? They see Man United's back 5 trying to pass the ball out the box, mate. That's what they see. That's what I'm scared of.
If we play a back 5, it's nuts. Yeah. we got one job to do. Listen. You lot,
don't you dare say get a draw, KG. Either. Don't you dare say get a draw.
I'm not saying get a draw. I'm saying that right now we have one job to do. We can't lose. That's the job that we have.
You said it. He said it.
I didn't say get a draw. I didn't say get a draw. I said we can't lose.
Don't lose. It's
no,
the same thing.
Okay.
I'm not saying get a draw. I'm saying we can beat them. I'm saying
Saeed. Give me a rating for Bruno.
I've already said it too.
Has everyone done it? Yeah, right. Let's get the front 3 done before we wrap up and talk about, like you're saying, that last game. So I feel like we won't be able to not talk about it because it's giving me stress already. Right, let's get to the front 3. Saeed, rate Rashford for me today.
The old Rashford came back today. He looks tired. For me, I'm gonna put a factor in tiredness because he does look tired. He really, really does. But today he did the simple things wrong. Like every single pass went wrong. You know what I mean? You're going against a kind of an apprentice in right back. I don't know that kid, but he's not made it yet for me. What's his second game? Yeah, he had a cracking game. But for me, like, you know what I mean, he should be going at him. Like that was going to be a good game for him to go at him. He's a novice. Try beat him on the front, but no, didn't have any ideas. And what pulled it off for me when he tried to do a little flick into Pogba, and I was thinking, what are you doing? Like, you don't need to be doing a flick.
Just keep it simple. What are you doing? I remember shouting.
Simple. Give the ball. And then I knew from then onwards, then that was not the game for him. And that's what I said to him. Right, take him off now. Let's see if we can bring on, I don't know, Gallo, maybe. You know what I mean?
Stop. Saeed just went. You should have made changes.
No, but he did though. He should have though.
Then he hold on. KG, Adam, and everyone watching at home. Saeed,
you're trying to bring an agenda.
Hold on. No, I'm not bringing an agenda. I'm just laughing at something that made me laugh. Yeah. Everyone at home watching this, yeah, and KG and Adam, listen to this story, right? Saeed said, "Why is he not changing it? Rare. And then he just went, yeah, he should have brought him off earlier. Bring on maybe, I don't know."
And then just listen to the name that he said. He said they should have bought on Dalot. That's what he said.
No, but I said Mata, and for Bruno, then maybe Dalot and change it around.
I'm only playing, but it's just funny the way that, you know what it was? Because of your face, it looked like you went, boy, I can see why Ollie didn't make no changes. You don't trust him.
Yeah, no. I say what? No. I back my own opinion.
I hear you. But carry on, Saeed. So what rating are you giving?
I'm giving it 2 today. Shocking.
2. KG, what rating are you giving Rashford?
Same rating, but I just want to laugh at something though. How many games has Delon played this season? The way man wants to put him on at the penultimate game of the season, fam.
But it's better going forward, though. It's better going forward.
Games has Delon played, bro.
The proof is in the pudding that Ollie is overlooked him for left back and right back already with Fosu.
He's not playing, bro. He's not going to turn to him. But anyway, leave that alone. Just this, yeah, it's a 2 for me. 2. Wait, can I quickly clear this up as well? Because people think, when us lot are bantering and chatting or Saeed's talking, man, don't think man's trying to really bully Saeed in that, bro.
Nah, you mad.
You know what, KG, you need to stop responding to the Wally.
I can't help it, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm a comedian, you know. Do you know what? To the game. I go on stage and I tell jokes and I want people to like me. That's my job, bro.
Welcome to football YouTube, and that's not how it works. There are going to be some people out there that
welcome to football YouTube, man.
What have I done to you? What have I done to you? Welcome to the world. This is what it is.
When I perform, I see the person be in a big sold out room, and I look at the guy that's not laughing. Like, what's wrong with you, though?
Yeah, no, you can't do that. You can't do that here.
Yeah, carry on.
You've got a lot of melting pots here.
Heckles, man.
2.
Adam, what are you giving Rashford?
I give Rashford a 4. Simply because he's one of the players I can remember making the keeper make a save. And like I said, people are pointing out all the bad bits on Rashford today, which they were. 4's not fantastic.
4's not great.
There's no way.
I know, but like, a bit high, though.
Same as Rashford.
No, but I hear what Adam's saying. He's saying he had a shot on target and he made a
shot on target. The ball for Bruno. There was some nice stuff on that. And don't get me wrong, some of the stuff he tried was absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not going to deny that, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. There was still moments when he went down the line, he was trying to put balls in the box. But who else in our forward line absolutely played out their skin today? I'm thinking Rashford actually made the keeper make a save. And you know what? If you look at the ball he played to Fosu Mensah, he could have scored from there. Bruno could have scored. You know what I mean? There's simple things that people want to skip. And like KG touched on it, agendas for all players. There's not one player who gets out of this. It's a team, and no one performed. I just can't give Rashford worse than Matic.
Yeah, there you go. I've got
to change my rating to 3.
Saeed, Martial,
I'm giving him a 5. I'm going to give, obviously, my man of the match is going to be the next person you say, but I give Martial a 5, and people are going to be like, yeah, 5 looks like a poor one, but I thought for what he did well, hold up the ball and try link up the people into play, I thought he was second to none. And I feel like, you know what I mean, he's very, very underrated, man. And I feel like I felt sorry for him because nothing worked towards him. He was almost feeding off scraps, you know what I mean? And I felt, could we have got closer to him? That was a key message today. We never got close to him. And that is why we didn't see Anthony Martial today. But again, I love him the way he's trying, he's you know, he's trying to stretch the defense. He's trying to like people into play. So yeah, I give him a 5 today.
Involved in the goal as well. KG
6 for me. He deserves that score. I think his hold-up play is beautiful now. It's getting to a stage where it's
he looks after it on the half turn, spins away from people, just so neat and tidy.
This is it, and I trust that he's going to give us something in the game, you know. And if he doesn't hold the ball up and play it into Greenwood, we don't get a draw at that game, and then we're going to be all super frustrated on this player ratings. So yeah, thank you, Martial, man. 6.
Adam.
Yeah, I agree with 6. Fantastic link-up play with Greenwood for the goal. Probably the best moment of the whole game, to be honest. It was the best bit of quality for both teams, and inevitably he was involved in it. I think, like the boys said then, he is feeding off scraps there, and the fact that the midfield was so shocking probably didn't help him at all. Because, like Saeed said, KG said, we just can't get close enough to him to make anything work at the moment. Teams have sussed us out. So that moves on to the next stage, really, now. And that's, do we need to change tactically? Do we need to think of a different way going forward? Because there's only so much you can do. And against better teams or teams like David Moyes teams who are just going to defend for their lives, there's not going to be much room. So you need a plan B. You need another option. And he did what he could. He did what he could do well. He didn't really have much of an attempt. I can remember him blazing one over the bar. I think was it first half.
First couple of minutes,
yeah.
Saved from Fabian.
That was it, wasn't it? I mean, he went through and hit that one that was just going wide that Fabianski saved.
Yeah,
and then that was it in terms of his goal involvement for himself. But brilliant link-up play with Greenwood, so you can't ignore that. 6.
And then the last player out of that starting 11, Adam, staying with you, Greenwood.
Yeah, Greenwood gets a 7 for me. He's got some stick recently. Well, not so much stick, but he's just gone off the boil. He's sort of been snuffed out a little bit. But you know what? For him to step up, bang, number 17 for the season. 17 goals.
Brilliant.
We've got a lot to moan about tonight, but Greenwood isn't one of them things.
18 years old.
Nearly laid one on for Igalo as well.
No. That was it, wasn't it?
Went straight past like Masuaku, like you weren't there.
Yeah. Gary, there was a tactic there tonight, wasn't there? I mean, you could have brought a Pogba or a Bruno off. You know what I mean? You could have gone a bit more direct with Igalo and let Greenwood and Martial feed off Igalo. You know what I mean? Use a target man. You've got to change things up sometimes because, you know, when Igalo came on, you know what I mean? It just looks like Greenwood can link up straight away. There's something there. There's definitely an option there for me. But back to Greenwood again. It was one chance, one goal. Love it. Striker, absolute superstar in the making. And on a poor night to get a 7,
yeah, 100%. Saeed?
Yeah, I can't disagree with that one. 7 for me. Should have got 2 goals maybe if what's it called? Ogbonna didn't turn into Marcel Desailly today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just I thought today that goal for me, that is just different class, man. The way he just gets that ball, it's almost Fabianski knows it's going in. Like that's how bad it is. Like touch, bang, goal. And you know what? For me, it's only direct threat going forward. When he looked at the ball, I thought, ooh, someone's gonna go on here. Can Wan-Bissaka overlap? And then obviously should have scored with the Igalo one. But yeah, 7 for me. I only stand out today.
KG?
Yes.
Right, now who looks like the man out of Tekken now, bro? Yeah. He's still there, bro. Unlock Yoshimitsu. Let him out. Hey.
No, that's a whole
installments.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh, hey, that was much.
Someone just rang the house phone.
Listen, let's stay to the plate. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was amazing. He's fantastic. I'm so happy that he's joined with George Best in that. In terms of
youngest.
Yeah, that's
wow.
Amazing. These are amazing stats. And this is what I'm saying. Leicester, they're worried about Greenwood, guys. They are.
Everyone should be worried about Greenwood, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's only behind Michael Owen for his most goal involvement under 18 in the Premier League season. So, you know what I mean? Really talking superstar status.
7 all round for Greenwood, and the one substitute, Igalo.
Really in the game. That one chance,
5.
Yeah, safe.
I think 4. You know,
Ollie.
Give him a 5. Give him a 5.
5.
Be nice. Yeah. Give him a 5. It's not his fault. He come on.
Vibes FC, man. That's what we are, man. We're Vibes FC, man. That's what we are, man.
Okay.
Good vibes.
KG Solskjaer's rating.
It's not a good one today, lads. I'm gonna give him a 4. And it might come across a bit harsh. It's even if there was moments in the drinks break that you just want just a little bit more from Ollie. And I understand because like what Adam's saying, don't say draw, don't say draw. I think a part of Ollie's mindset was like, I'll get a draw from this game and I'll be all right. You know, I didn't like that. Every time Ollie goes against his philosophy, he puts himself in a precarious position. We've seen it time and time again, and I don't really enjoy it. And I know he hasn't got a lot to offer. He ain't got a lot to work with, so it's not his fault. Yeah, I think a four feels a bit harsh because we are in a good position right now. You know what I mean? But judging from today's game,
it's got to be the performance, though, not with the position we're in.
Yeah, today's performance was garbage. Do you know what I mean? So it is. He's a big part of it. So I have to give him a 4.
Yeah, I think you're justified in saying that. If I said to you, where do you rank the season? Then you could say, yeah, well, we're in a position where we can get, that would be a bit harsh. But on the performance, I don't think you can argue with that. Adam?
I said it before on that one to Saeed. So just sit back and think for a second and take this in. We're the 3rd best team in the Premier League. I'm not having it at the moment.
It speaks wonders of the Premier League, to be honest.
Crazy, isn't it? Some of the performances of the teams this year, and we're 3rd best. Anyway, on to today. I think KG pretty much summed it up there. If the drinks breaks have a chance, aren't they? For them to come out and look even worse after every drinks break, it's got to say something, hasn't it?
You just have to question what's in the drinks.
Oh, God. Yeah.
That's cool. It's not Lucasade.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not any Powerade or anything like that, is it? No, but again, sort of the way he spoke. I just listened to his press conference, and it's sort of, I said it in my fan cam, the defeatist attitude. They said we've created a fascinating opportunity for ourselves. A fascinating opportunity to get 4th. I mean, it just doesn't sit right with me. You know what I mean? I know where we've come from. I'm not neglecting the run. But what's the point in the run if you're not even going to see it all the way through? You know what I mean? KG said it. He moved away from his philosophy and what was working right. Every time he's tried to be clever, he's just come unstuck. And again, today, it's like he needs to get a grip of that midfield. I think he counteracted the defensive mistakes today too much by playing too safe. And that draw was on his mind. I can't have it. I heard Saeed saying about the fitness. We've played the same games as everyone else. So just watch Chelsea. They're busting a gut already out of the game. You know what I mean? They're showing no signs of weakness. They played the same games as us.
Then it's about the desire from the players. It's about the desire how they've been set out.
So then you get your drink, you get a drinks break, you get an half-time, you get another drinks break. You've got to be able to get a message across somehow to say these players, shake it up. Down the East Lancs there, they're about to lift the trophy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Over the Pennines there, Leeds are coming. You know what I mean? We're fighting for 4th. You know what I mean? This next season is going to be hell for Ole. People are gunning for us. We just seem to be, I don't know, get top 4 and let's just put it to bed now. You know what I mean? We've got to beat Leicester. And for today's rating, it just seemed too safe for me. So I'm going to go 3 today for Ole. Just way too safe. And you could tell, they were just playing it too easy and sideways. That's what it just looked like today. Back to LVG days.
Saeed, you agreed with a 3 there, hey?
Yeah. Adam talks about philosophy. I don't know what philosophy he's on about, to be honest. There is no philosophy. It's just, for me, it's
attack.
It's Route 1 football.
KG's
you know what? Sometimes I'm like, you know what I mean? It's just basically attack. Nah, but you know what it is, yeah? There's no philosophy with all it. It's just pass it to your better players and see what you do. Honestly, man. Like, I told you about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I do not believe in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to take Man United forward from where we are right now to bring it back to where we were. I don't believe in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It's basic tactics. He's naive to everything. He don't change anything when it's going wrong. You know what I mean? His man manager's poor. You know what I mean? He's here as a mentor. Literally. We've got a manager who failed. He failed at Cardiff, yeah? We've got a manager who failed at Cardiff.
Was his rating for the game?
I'm not having
that. He's done out here, mate. He's done out. Today, he didn't have any answers. I told you about Southampton, yeah? Southampton, he didn't have any answers.
I'm not
no answers to the manager. Today, he was shown for what he is. He's a basic manager. And you know what, man? He's looking, we're in a false position, Flex, yeah? You guys here, we're in a false reality. Yeah. Yes, we may be 4th, yeah? But we are in a false reality.
Man, so I'm giving him a 3 today. Look at your phone. Open the table, bruv. We are 3rd, fam. I hate this false position thing, fam.
False reality, mate. You're in a false world, KG. You're in a false world, man. We are not. Everyone else has bottled it, man. Everyone else has bottled it. We are in a false reality. And look at what the facts, man. Look at the fact.
Listen, we've still got a bit of juice in our bottle, fam. Oh, them man are left. Thank you. Listen, bro. Listen.
Seriously, man.
Oh,
I thought you were going to turn it all off.
Adam, should we just let them?
Yeah,
what do you see in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? No, honestly. What do you see in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? How do you think he's going to take us forward?
Bro,
you tell me. He needs his best 11. He needs his best 11 to make himself look good.
Your favorite player, was out of this club, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer settled this team, bro. And like it or not, we were heading down. We were. You can't even deny it.
No. I see a manager is very, very weak tactically. Very, very weak tactically.
Listen, I understand that. What you're saying is he needs good players. Ole Gunnar freestyle. That's your understanding of it, yeah?
He needs good players to make him look better. How bad is that?
What are you saying, KG? What are you saying?
I'm saying that with the right players you can see he wants to play a good brand of football. Yeah, when we're playing good and scoring 3-0 or 4-0, we're all enjoying it. I do believe that there's still levels for him to grow, but this is not what we expected at the end. When the transfer window closed at the end, the beginning of the season, what was you expecting? Be honest. Where did you think was going to finish?
I expect us to get top 4.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
No, 100%. What Man United here? Let me ask you a question, KG. Yeah, is it not a sign of a top class manager? Yeah, that he can get the best out of his squad and doesn't rely on a full 11. Jurgen Klopp. People are comparing Jurgen Klopp to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. How dare you, man? How dare you compare Jurgen Klopp to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
Let's be real now. Let's be real. Wait, seriously, you lot?
You not see what Jurgen Klopp was doing?
Don't worry, I'll let you finish. You lot have been here. Flex. What did he say that is going to be a good enough finish this season? Let's be real.
I don't seem to recall that it was Champions League.
Fourth.
Are you kidding me?
Saeed, I might have to go back and look at some. I don't remember you saying we'll finish 4th. Wait, hold on, stop there, guys. 1 second. Adam, what this conversation has naturally just come because Saeed, I asked Saeed for the rating. I still haven't got the rating, and he just went off on one and
I'll give you a rating 2.
All
right, 2. Adam, where do you stand on how Ollie's shaping us, the progress he's made or lack of, you might have think? I don't know. I'm asking you.
Right, facts, stats, the important stats don't lie. The biggest stat is the league table. And yeah, I hear what Saeed's saying. There's 2 teams that are outstanding. And then there's a few pretenders in the likes of United and Chelsea for me who still haven't found their feet. Still young managers. I want to see what Ollie can do from the next stage, but he has to make top 4. There is no next stage if you don't make top 4. I understand KG's shout about the better players. All good managers need the best players to produce their philosophy and their style. There's managers like Mourinho and David Moyes who can make a team, who can destroy good teams in the way they play. But as Manchester United manager, you're expected to do a little bit more. You're expected to take the game. 2 teams, you're expected to create a lot more. It's just what it is. It's what we expect. And for me, I said it, I think Mark asked us all in terms of what we thought. If Ollie gets top 4, then he deserves his shot at the next level. But at that next level, we are going to need to see us clawing the gap back onto 100%. The likes of Liverpool and City. That's the next level.
If he doesn't get top 4?
If we don't get Champions League this season, you know how I feel, mate. I'm not forgetting the run we're on and how unbeaten we are, but you know what I mean? If we stumble here now, then how is Ollie going to sort of motivate this team now? These players, I fear for the players and Ollie, to be honest, because like Roy Keane said, heaven forbid this team will be fighting for trophies. This is 4th. Yeah. So, I mean, it shouldn't be that pressure situation. There's no fans in the stand. There's no level of pressure for me. It's all in the head, the footballing mentality. And I think if he gets over the line, then it's an accomplishment for him because this is probably the highest level he's ever managed on. 100%. So this is a good shout for Ollie getting top 4.
So you're saying if he misses it by 1 point, you're saying that basically that like is complete failure and we
all said Van Gaal was treated badly for missing out on goal difference and winning the FA Cup. Does he need to be treated any differently because he's a United legend?
There you go. No,
exactly. Say it again. Say it again.
Right.
If he misses out for you.
So this is the key point that Adam's making a lot of sense. Do you see what I'm saying? And what he's saying, and the top 4 is paramount. I'm behind that. And Ollie is, as I said, he's learning on the job. Yeah. the only Klopp thing that I said, just so people don't get twisted, I was talking about him fitting this club. Not that he's tactically on his level or nothing like that. I'm not saying anything close to that. I'm saying that how we've had certain managers come in and it hasn't worked. LVG, that was the most boring football we've ever seen in our lives. We can't forget what happened. Mourinho didn't even live in Manchester. He would go home for
What about David Moyes? What about David Moyes then?
Get the hell out of here, bro.
But you gotta be fair though. You gotta be fair. No, 100%. Let me hold it. I'm trying to be fair though. David Moyes wasn't given a transfer window. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has.
See what David Moyes did.
Honestly, to this day, I think David Moyes should have been given at least a transfer window.
Bro, Vidic left the club, yeah. Our captain left the club, yeah, in mid-season, yeah. I don't know what was going on. They said that David Moyes had them getting to the park practicing crosses, fam. You don't remember the hard days.
So if I put a question to you now, hold on. If I put a question to you now, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer takes that team, yeah, that team. Would you have given them to the end of the season?
What's that?
So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was in David Moyes' position. So Sir Ferguson told Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you're the next new manager.
Yeah.
Would you have given him the season to put transfers in?
I don't think he ruins it like that though. You told me right now that
I'm with KG on that one.
Ollie wouldn't come in, wipe out the back, change everything like that. Ollie wouldn't do that.
But Hugh, also, what I'm trying to say to you, it's a prize.
At this point, yeah, he got rid of the backroom staff and brought in Everton, man, into our backroom.
I understand that.
What I understand that.
But you got to be fair though. He's got to be fair though.
Moyes came in and spoke to winners, yeah, and he said, "Yeah, I hope we
defend like Phil Cup."
Yeah.
No, but I understand. Listen, I'm not saying Moyes should have not been sacked. But I'm trying to say to you, if you're being fair on it, you should have given a chance in the transfer window. That's what I'm on about.
No chance, bruv. Moyes need to get the hell out. I don't think you remember the
interview.
We're gonna do it.
I don't think.
Listen, man. He's been 10 years as manager. He's been 10 years as manager. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been 10 years as manager. You're going on like he's a novice.
Bro,
he is at this level.
At this level he is. At this level he is.
I'm not saying
come on, man.
He's the Messiah. I'm not saying he's the Messiah. And next season will be another season to know what level Ollie's at. I'm saying for this season,
it's not fantastic. I want Poch, man.
That's my only point. I hear you want Poch, but I'm saying this season,
I want Poch to be.
We know you want Poch, Saeed. We know.
Come, man. Poch, come, man.
You want another manager. You want another manager who's never
done nothing, fam.
You know
what
it's more than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's done. Don't put Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Ollie's got more than Poch has. Mad.
You live in the past.
Poch has to sit down.
You're living in the past in a false reality here. You are living in, and next season you'll realize how bad it's going. And then you'll say to me, Steve, I should have listened to you. I should have listened to you.
Listen.
He's done all right.
Right, let's finish off there. We all want the best. No one wants to have, well, apart from Saeed, who wants the I told you so, you want to be ticked right, maybe, I don't know.
No, it's not about proving right. It's not about proving right. I just want best for my football club. I know that Solskjaer does not fit the bill for me. Tactically, he's inept. Do you know what the word inept is? He just have no tactics.
I do know what inept means, Saeed. Yes, I do know what it
Saeed wants to start fighting Maguire's, fam. Saeed,
big up. Listen, we've come to the end of the play ratings. I will end on that note what KG did say, actually, which is the fact that certain people, you're right, actually, KG, certain people taking this out of context and thinking that we're getting on to Saeed or we're getting on to Adam. Like,
no.
Shut up. We are boys. And this is what it's like in group chats. This is what it's like down the pub. This is what it's like with your mates down the park, whatever. This is what it is, isn't it? Listen, thanks for watching, everybody. Drop your views and comments in the boxes below. I'm sure you'll have a lot to say. Let us know, more importantly, of the ratings, first of all, what you think. Because this was a very show. And then let us know what you guys are thinking about the back end of this video and some of the things that have been said by the boys. Guys, I will see you lot all on Sunday. I know KG's pumped and ready. I'm dreading it. I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous.
I'm dreading it, mate.
I'm shitting myself, mate.
I'm going to be on the True Geordies thing. So you already know I'm getting to the line. I'm getting into the fiery furnace, fam. I want to laugh at Rory, fam. I'm telling you.
Hopefully, after that, KG, you come on. I don't know, go to the side of
fight. You already know I'll be there. I'm straight here.
Oh man! All right, guys. We'll see you very, very soon. Peace.